You ready? Are you ready?
Commander Brown. Commander Brown. Did you just forget?
What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka CosmicBinx, and welcome back to the Sphinx. I'm back with my husband,
Commander Brown. Matthew Yates, aka the Clockmaster.
If you guys didn't see our previous reaction, you know what this whole thing is. And if you don't, I'll probably insert a video.
You can't say Commander Brown without laughing. Okay.
Okay, you're done with that?
I'm done with it.
Okay.
I promise.
We're back for another, well, the second to last movie in the X-Men franchise, Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to expect. Obviously, Dark Phoenix. I think it's pretty clear. If not, I would be thoroughly shocked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I know the people that are in it from the poster. That's about it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
You would?
Okay, no, I was just trying to adjust the light because I thought it was a little too bright. Wasn't it? I felt like it was a little too bright. It was like right here.
Yeah, I
Yeah. For some reason it was a little too...
Yeah. Okay.
This is a little better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. No, I've seen this movie one time. And I was thinking it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Literally, that's just how I felt about it. But we'll see how I feel about it rewatching it again. There were just a lot of things I just didn't like about it.
Yeah, I agreed with you on a lot of these. So
yeah,
I might share the same opinion.
The Dark Phoenix storyline in the comic books was so much more crazier than what this movie is, but it's what it is. Yeah. You know how it is with these. They never really like do it exactly the same or whatever. So you know you're gonna have.
I have no comic book knowledge anyway, so I'm not even going into it with that. So
yeah.
Anyways, I think we should just jump right into it because we gotta get this movie going because we decided to record 2 movies today.
Yeah, we're doing this a little late.
Yeah.
Probably won't be done till like midnight.
Oh, fun. Okay. Anyway.
Roughly, yeah.
Anyways, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was. And make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, I'll be up on Patreon. Link will also be in the description below. But yeah, guys, let's just get right into it. Ooh.
I freaking forgot this happened. Holy crap.
Jeez. That's a real bad wreck, man.
Show me now.
You come to the special school.
That's why I'm here, actually.
Back when pens used to be like a lot. You give someone a pen, you keep it, right?
Right.
You could choose to do with your gift. That's entirely up to you.
That's deep.
Yeah, right?
But if you want to use it to do good,
No, I just love him as Charles.
Right? He's so good. Oh, I remember really liking this song. I haven't listened to it in a while. Hans Zimmer, baby. Hans Zimmer, baby. Say what you want about this movie. This soundtrack is fire.
cool. Well, the
I didn't realize how much I missed this cast.
That'll get us down. Let's go.
I realized he got 3 blue people on the team.
Right? I don't know if it's just me. I don't know how much you're noticing how much the music is a character though.
Yeah.
In itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, Hans with Dune, man. It's like same vibe.
It's just a
What a cool thing to have in the ship.
You're right.
Sheesh.
He's not here. He was in the
Bump your commander. Let's go.
What do you mean bump the commander? Can you imagine everybody being saved?
Rising fast. Raven, no, we're not leaving anyone behind.
I am not putting this team in more danger.
And what about their team? Jean can hold that shuttle together, can't you, Jean? You know.
Were they signed a waiver before they did this?
I can hold this ship.
So she don't need the oxygen tank too, right? Like, freak that, right? Yeah. he
Or you
was-
should have just stayed in your seat.
Oof.
Oh, jeez. Ew. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. I mean, what's a mission to space without something bad happening? I mean, it happens in every movie with
Yeah.
The day.
like, shoot. Thanks, Gene.
Yeah, right?
Gave us quite a scare.
She should be.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Basically did everything. Jim did a little, like, towards the end, but it was mostly all me.
I mean, basically.
Basically.
Except minus the teleporting part.
Yeah, you can't do
Put us
that
in
part.
danger, Charles.
Away from them starting to see us as the enemy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Wear matching named ex-women.
Dang.
Remember the cringy line I told you about? I was the one.
Genetic reading, I'm gonna take.
I think that just wasn't needed.
No. Probably heavily questioning what the hell made me stronger.
Yeah, right?
I would not be chill about that.
Alright, cool. I feel fine. Thanks.
Hank said
Bro, these movies made them like have so much more chemistry.
Are you sure you're
And they go back to the originals and then here comes Logan.
Okay, God, I feel great.
Yeah, right?
Anyway,
Well, you see, you're the one, I mean, you know, she ends up killing you, but that timeline doesn't really exist anymore
Yeah,
because
so
of the
in a-
whole thing. So it's like,
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah.
like what? And then now all the MCU stuff is, all the non-MCU stuff is canon now, apparently. So like,
There's a lot going on.
oh shoot, Jessica Chastain? Just casually Jessica Chastain. We just watched Scream, so never say I'll be right back.
Never. Horror movie rules: never go where the dog is barking.
All right. Symbiotes?
Luna looks like a good Goyle.
Luna looks excited. Look at that wagging tail.
She's excited to be doing her job.
Yes, that does not sound like an angry dog.
Where's Geralt? Geralt, Groot?
Look like freaking scrolls, bro, but I don't remember. I don't think that's scrolls. Jeez.
first class.
Yeah, shout out to First Class.
X and X-Men stands for.
Well, the X in X-Men stands for the X gene, but
It's a weird coincidence.
but
Create a world.
that don't really make sense though. The X stands for the X gene.
Yeah.
Price.
It's cool. You know, bird that rises from the dead.
Yeah, it's starting to be that time when you start acting up.
Just whispering voices in the music.
Ooh.
Golly.
I think that's obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's getting hit with all the trauma at once.
She, like, whatever her potential is too.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Bro.
A chance.
Scott's always been down bad.
Bro, I was literally just gonna say that. Get out of my head.
Dude, it's always been down bad.
That doesn't make any sense, right?
He's like, well,
You see.
Bring it home.
I just played like at least one movie like this in a franchise. If we can use that power.
we can save our people.
Yeah, always.
And yada yada yada.
Did you?
From the truth.
You might have made some bad life choices.
Or if I hadn't seen my daughter in a long time, I'd be like, honey.
Yeah, he doesn't look excited. You know what? I want you to notice how there's pictures of your mom, but not you.
You didn't even say goodbye.
I didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to say goodbye to your mother.
I was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine finding perfect parking for that
Right.
thing.
I mean, they are
right
kind
there.
of in like the middle of nowhere.
No, but still though, like damn.
Yeah.
A helicopter, you gotta find a landing pad.
Mm-hmm. You did say that. Can't break a promise now, can you?
Jeez.
Damn.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. God.
Oh no. Oh no. Ew. Did they just kill her? Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I forgot this happened, actually.
Dang, man. Poor Hank, man. He's making me so sad. Oh.
He's literally like the last one. I'd hate that. I'd hate being the last one out of,
Yeah.
you know, watching all your friends die, man. Like,
Yeah.
Could have been protecting them from you.
Jeez.
hmm.
To know everything about her now.
It's saying who you are, so.
This truly is an unfortunate development.
Exactly.
Why is that?
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Mhm.
My guy.
Yeah.
You see, you're not gonna like the answer.
I'm not.
Well, obviously.
It could have been hers.
Why wouldn't you just say it was hers then? You know?
Because maybe she's just not telling the story. Okay, maybe she heard herself.
Eric, I think she went up to you. Ooh.
Bro, imagine just chilling and then she just comes and mess up your whole ish. And now you have no choice.
Bro, I didn't see a fight between her and Wanda.
Right?
God.
They're one bad day away from being criminals again. It's crazy. Like they can do 10 years of good work and then just one day
Yeah, literally.
go back.
You're the girl who everyone abandons.
Oh. Don't say that. Throwing her right into your trap.
Good reason.
Hey, bro, I'm literally just trying to chill.
The rest of them.
They can't do anything without
No.
you, bro. I mean, you both got a common goal right now, so.
Because they both loved her, so. It's like, look, we were enemies, but right now, this girl just killed the person that we both love.
Yeah.
He's like, welcome to our 5-star suite. This is what I wanted to show you. Nope.
Now I see that, I'm out.
You know all she's been through at this point.
Nothing happened in New York, man.
Why not? We wanted to happen in Milwaukee.
Why not?
Boring. Nothing happens in Milwaukee.
Well, something could now.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that it happens in New York or LA. Or London, specifically.
London.
She's spotted in London.
Mm-hmm.
Hong Kong. You know, big cities. Hong Kong.
Or in the middle of the ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Specifically, yeah.
It's always the Pacific Ocean. Mm-hmm. After he was just like,
Can't argue with Storm, man.
but why didn't you do that before? All this time I gotta see the thing? Like literally, why couldn't he just do that before?
Right? There's always some sort of battle between them. It's not X-Men movie if there's not.
Nope. He's still tired of the speeches.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Literally.
You're not the only one in control, mind. You're looking, besides Gene, you're looking at the master of the
Yep.
of mind control. Damn. Whenever her hair flows, man, so satisfying.
All these
Oh,
bad
boy.
influences, though.
Yeah, now we remember this little trick.
Yep. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jean, please.
You have no idea
Crazy,
who I
because
am.
she killed him in the
You're a little girl, I think I do.
in X3.
Mm-hmm.
She's not.
Well, you said you can do anything you set your mind to, right?
Oh.
Oh. Damn. Now, if he didn't care about you, he would have just tried to kill you.
That would have been his first instinct. He's like, okay, guys, when we get there, we're wiping her out.
Yeah. Well, you ain't getting it either. Nah, I don't trust that. Nah, that's an evil smile.
Bro, at least she's not fighting to keep it from you. That's one way to do it.
Right? Should take her in too.
What's that?
We should take her in too.
Bro, the mutant, the things won't work on her. She's not a mutant.
I know, but just kill her. We don't need her. Yeah, I don't think that thing will work. She wakes up, it's a wrap. Let him go. It's the only chance y'all got. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Alright, let out that rage.
Jeez. Damn. Jesus.
Bro, Erigo is crazy.
Bro, oh my god. You gotta love a good train fight.
Man, these people didn't take dust.
Yo, aim for the head. No one ever does. But I think they did it with the other guy, but it didn't really work. Ooh.
Oh.
Golly.
Dude, he's taking some Cobra Kai training. No mercy, man. Oh.
Ma'am, it's called dust. Okay. God
Damn. You gotta. Oh.
God damn. Honestly.
Dang.
Dude threw it was like it was like a piece of paper.
Right. Get out of here. Bro, literally nothing.
Damn. She literally said the bite of a fly.
Oh.
I mean, you want to shit? This is like a playground for my guy.
Literally.
Literally.
That's not gonna do nothing.
Nah.
You scratches and she'll heal back up.
Ah, damn, bro. She's
Jeez.
eating that. So yeah, let's go over to your Discord server.
Mine's acting up right now.
If Dominic Toretto was in this movie, this never happened. Never turns back on family.
Oh my god.
All right. Talk about eating it
Plan
up.
B? Dang.
Damn. Oof. Oof.
I hate seeing my guy getting bodied. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that.
With ease. The way how they run. Damn.
Ooh.
Golly.
Dusted. Literally.
Literally dusted.
She really said Uno reverse.
Literally. Ah. See, she's smiling. A part of it feels good.
Yeah.
Like she's really enjoying that. Too much temerity. She said back up. She said, ah!
Did I say you could go?
Too much temerity.
Okay, trying to handle this. Dang.
If that ain't the damn truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, slow down. Safety.
Coming from him.
Yeah, right.
Big boss chair.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Honestly, I really don't see that school working without Charles. Point blank. How you gonna find more mutants? You need Cerebro.
Yeah.
But, you know. Oh, I see the chess set. You already know the vibes. I was just waiting for the same old hat he always wears.
I just love their relationship. Cute little frenemies.
The cute little frenemies.
Out of curiosity, before I get started.
Oh, let me, sorry. The lights back up.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Before I start,
Yeah.
what did people not like about it?
What do people not like about the movie?
So now you said a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, it got a 21 Rotten Tomatoes. If that gives you an idea. If that gives you an idea. The fans gave it a 64. It's kind of where I'm at. I'm more on the fan side. I don't think it's a 22. I don't think it's that low of a catastrophic score, but I'm more on the fan side with the 64. That's kind of where I'm personally at. I don't know what people didn't like. I mean, I've heard, okay, you know, the usual complaints, like some people saying, oh, it was too woke. It's like some parts of it were too woke. Some people were complaining about the script being a little wokey. You know, the one line from Jennifer Lawrence was a little cringe. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little, and I hate to agree with those kind of guys, but it was a little cringe. I can't ignore that.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as what,
trying too hard with that one.
yeah, the ex-women line, I see what you try to do, but
There's better ways to do stuff like that. There really is.
it was just weird. This is weird. I had nothing wrong with what she was saying up until that line, though. So, but no, I don't really know exactly what some people thought. There was a lot of like division with the comic book fans. I'm pretty sure your comment section will be filled with people explaining what they like and didn't like about it. But
I'm genuinely curious because I mean,
but what did you think about it? This is your
I didn't
reaction.
think it was bad.
What are your thoughts? I mean, what you?
Honestly, I'm probably at like a 70%.
Okay.
I don't think it's not obviously not the best of them, but I didn't think it was the worst.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty okay with it. Like, I have some stuff that I wasn't happy with. Like, for one, you killed off Raven, like, super early. And obviously that, like, you know, kind of drove Hank and Eric throughout the rest of the movie. To, like, you know, however they end up. So, obviously that was a big thing.
Sorry. Just, I forgot to tidy this up. And I had the chance. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so obviously that was like a big thing, but I'm just like, was that really needed?
Like for them to like kill her off?
Yeah. Are they so early?
Yeah.
Like, okay, fine. I know, like, you can kill characters off. I usually don't have too much of a problem with it because I mean she's had a lot of screen time specifically. So that's fine, but I just felt like it was a little early. Like maybe if you would have given it a little more time to like kind of show their relationship too, like there wasn't really much build up with that.
I feel like it was just for the elemental shock factor, rather than proper storytelling. So
it was a little bit lazy.
Very lazy, and I think so too.
Yeah, it's almost like they were like, oh, let me just get Jennifer Lawrence on the phone, but she's filming something else right now, so we only
we only have a little amount of time or a limited amount of...
that's possibly what could have happened.
Like, we have a small budget, you know... So, no, continue before I say what my thoughts on it.
I didn't mind Jessica Chastain as the villain, but I feel like I needed more about, like, kind of who they are and, like, you know, what they're really after, like, obviously they're after the power, but, like, why? Who are you? Like, where? Like, I just need more information overall about that whole thing.
You see, I love revenge villains, like villains that are they're. I like villains who so the types of villains I like villains who actually have a logical, you know, reason for why they have to do, like they only view evil acts as a means to an end, rather than I'm your whole world will die, you mean nothing, we're gonna kill you all, like we're gonna take over your world, like typical alien kind of plot line. And then obviously you have people like Cable, who was sort of like villain, not really villain, but like had a reason, like this, I'm revenge driven. Or even villains like Thanos, I think is one of the best villains, on-screen villains that we've seen. I have a lot of them, but Thanos, like his thing is like, hey man, like I'm trying to create universal peace in a weird way, and it's like in a weird psychotic way, but my end goal is that I want everyone to have an equal opportunity to thrive and whatever.
That's the thing, that's a set goal. This didn't have a set goal.
Yeah, just like your people are gonna die, you want the power.
Yeah, like explanation please. Like continue the story, because I feel like if they built up the aliens and like what they were and like a backstory to them, I would have felt more about it, and I would have been more excited about it. This was kind of okay, like I guess like Jessica Chastain did a great job, but
as always, she's always good at what she does.
I feel like just she needed more.
I agree.
But she's definitely scary as a villain.
Yeah.
Because she has, like, such a good villain face, I feel.
It's the jawline, dude. Like, something about her skeletal structure and her face.
That and, like...
So, like, unique.
Just, like, one, like, how pale she is. And with, you know, the white hair and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That always makes people freakier.
Like Tilda Swinton in in freaking Chronicles of Narnia when she played the witch. Have you seen her? How she looked in that? I'll show you a picture.
A very long time ago. I've only seen it like once.
So I'll show you a picture. Swinton Narnia. So she, excuse me, she was terrifying in that.
Yeah.
For those reasons.
Yeah.
And then like this too. She was absolutely terrifying because of that kind of weird, kind of blonde, kind of like no eyebrows kind of thing. I think her eyebrows are just blonde. It's
the very alien-esque features.
Looking features, yeah. And they're both beautiful women. It's not to say that they.
No, it's not even about that.
But
it's
their features work in their favor when it comes to certain roles like this.
Definitely. But you know, I think
if you needed a humanoid Rancor, you can just hire me. Like, you know.
Oh my.
She hates when I do that.
I do.
But yeah.
But I think that's like my main like gripe with it is that I just feel like a lot of it wasn't developed properly. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Jean to have to die either. Yeah, I mean, like that's not really explained either. Like
die. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's not my favorite out of all the X-Men movies, but it wasn't that bad.
So for me, what was I gonna say on that when it came to what were you saying before Jean? Before you said you weren't expecting Jean to die. What did you say before that?
About the aliens?
No, like right after that.
I don't remember.
Crap. No, because it was a good point I was gonna try to bring up.
I don't remember saying anything before that.
Yeah, no, you were talking about the aliens, and then right before you said that's my only gripe with it, and then you're ending off that statement before you said you weren't expecting Jean to die.
That they didn't get developed?
It was after that.
I don't remember saying anything after that.
Yeah, you're saying they didn't get developed. Damn it. Damn. I can't remember, man. There was a point I was trying to make. There's a point I was trying to make with that. Damn it. Because at least one of the things I didn't like about the movie. It'll come back to me if I remember it. Crap. Because it was going. Because that point, I'm mad. Because that point was going to lead me to another point of some of the things I didn't like about it.
Well, maybe it'll come back to you.
Well, now I can't remember what the other thing, because there was a lot of things I had to say in a list of things that I had to say.
Well, I can continue with another thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Obviously, like, the music played a big thing, because that was, like, it was literally its own character. It played such a huge role, and really, that's the saving grace of a lot of this. Like, the action sequences, I feel like really needed, like, good, epic music. Because otherwise, some of it was kind of boring.
Yeah, and I remember it now. It felt rushed.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of production stuff behind the scenes, because I do think, if I'm not mistaken, this was the last movie released before the acquisition. New Mutants was released on the 20th Century Fox, but it's technically a Disney film because Disney promised, I think these two, it might have been this one and New Mutants, because I believe Disney, which is why they're both on thing, but Disney mentioned that I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna check and see what's going on with that. Something. Yeah. But anyways, no. Disney mentioned that they said whatever movies that Fox had left on their schedule, they'll release them. Yeah. So that's what happened, because everyone's, man, like, New Mutants, we're not gonna get it because, you know, the acquisition or whatever. And Disney was like, no, we'll release them, whatever. So which is cool. They didn't technically have to release them, but they did. Because then we got like Kingsman. I mean, we got the Kingsman and stuff like that, which is 20th Century Fox, but it was really Disney. Because like when I went to the screener, it was a Disney. It was Disney people that handled that. So, but yeah, no, I feel like a lot of that had to do with what was going on in the production behind the scenes,
I could
with
definitely
the
see
acquisition, maybe. And I believe they actually got Hans Zimmer on this like last minute, if I wasn't mistaken. I think he only had like 2 or 3 months to do the score.
Jeez.
And like, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I do remember it being like a time constraint kind of thing, because it was supposed to be somebody else that was supposed to do it, and then he did it. If I am not, correct me if my information is incorrect, but yeah, no, yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I loved about this movie. I remember leaving like, okay, the music is good. That's one thing that I liked about it. Yeah, because the theme overall, because man, again, say what you want about it's a meme. Like, this is a whole meme with Hans Zimmer, that he makes fire, like movies that are trash. Hans Zimmer's going fire on the music, and then all the movies that, not all the movies, but some of the movies that he made fire music for. It's like not the best. Like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, like, you know, wasn't really the best, and he went crazy on that score. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and I can go on and on, but like, say what you want, but like Man of Steel, whether it's your favorite Superman film or not, you have to admit, at least in my opinion, you gotta admit that that score of that film was like the thing that was like its own thing. Like, there's so many iconic themes in that movie that just make certain scenes really pop out to you. Like when Superman's, you've only seen it once, but when Superman's flying, like the music was really good. The beginning scene when they were on Krypton, like that whole musical presence. Yeah. Even in Dune with the Ripples in the Sand, one of my favorite songs off that track. Even in Dune with when they, you may not remember this, but I'll try to jog your memory. You don't even remember the song, but maybe you might remember how you felt. So there was a scene where the sandworm, where they were, when the Atreides, how they went out to look at the workers and everything, and the sandworm came, and like Paul had that vision. That whole scene with the music was just like, damn.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, damn, that was crazy. Like, that was a whole like thing. Yeah. That was like Gordon Ramsay handing you food. Like, the food is the movie, and Gordon Ramsay is Hans Zimmer. Like, Hair is the movie, but I'm the one bringing it out to you. Yeah. Even though there's, you know, there might be some other people in the back, the sous chef and stuff, that made the food. I'm the one bringing you the food, so that just made the food even 10 times better. Just the fact that Gordon Ramsay brought it out to you, even if he didn't really make it, he brought it out to you. Yeah. So I can say the same thing applies to Dark Phoenix, because that beginning scene when they went to space, the music there was such a build up, and it was just such a like exciting presence, and it really helped carry the movie. Even though the story itself was lackluster, the music really saved this movie, in my opinion, which is why I left feeling like it was just okay. Yeah. I mean,
obviously I love the cast. I always love, Eric and Charles' relationship. I do think Sophie Turner is a good cast for Jane.
I think so.
I just love Sophie Turner too. So. Yeah. I feel like she was a good.
You've watched her grow.
Yeah, really.
From like this little kid on Game of Thrones to like, No,
I love Sophie. I think she's great. But
and the special effects for her were great. Like,
yeah, that looks great.
There was a lot of things story-wise that just didn't make sense, continuity-wise that just did not make sense. Like, after Days of Future Past, I just had no hope for anything being connected or the continuity being good.
Confusing and kind of all over the place.
After I saw Apocalypse 2, I was just like, all right, well, whatever. Yeah. Like, at this point, like you had to like experience that when it was going on live at the time. It was like when Apocalypse came out, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm watching it. It's a Marvel movie. It's it's a Fox movie, but it's Marvel characters. Whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna go and watch it. Whatever, dude. Like, whether it was booty or not, like I'm just gonna watch it and leave. Like I'm not gonna go. But you know, Logan. So the thing with the whole X-Men franchise as a whole, we got one more to go. So,
Yeah.
but the whole thing with the X-Men franchise as a whole is that like there's so many like good things about it individually. Like you can find certain like really shining moments. Cause it's like you can say Star Wars as a whole as a franchise is good, even though there's mixed reactions within the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I still feel the mixed reactions is good because at least it's not an overwhelming amount of hate.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like there's mixed reactions for the prequels too. I feel like more,
exactly. Yeah.
a majority, at least from what I hear, is love, but
A lot of people,
there's a lot of people that hate it.
well, you should have seen what it was like growing up with it too. Because like I remember growing up to, I'll bring it back to X-Men, but like growing up like with the prequels, man, everybody hated the prequels, and I'm here watching, you know, and like where I'm from at the time, then you know, the internet was, you had to go to like an internet cafe or something like that to like get the internet, and like, and you had internet at home, but the dial-up sucked. It was horrible. So when I saw Revenge of the Sith, like I absolutely loved that movie. I fell in love with it. I thought the action was great. I didn't see any other Star Wars movies besides that one prior to that. Like I was just like, great, man, this is amazing. Like I love this. Then I came to America, I did the whole rewatch thing, yada yada yada. But that being my first experience, I'm like, man, I freaking love this. It's the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And then I start talking to other people. Revenge of the Sith, what? And then like people hated it so much. And then the online community hated it. Like Gen 1 Twitter hated it. Like Gen 1 Facebook, people just people still meme it now, but like I feel like the memes are more of a sign of appreciation.
Yeah.
than it is like
it has some cringe and that kind of thing.
But you love it though, you know, like it makes it so much better. So I mean, like the point I was trying to make is that like overall, Star Wars as a franchise is loved, I believe, right? Regardless of the one or two things. And the franchise, I'm talking about books, I'm talking about movies, shows, you know, I'm talking about, you know, anime that just came out. As a whole, it's loved. X-Men, I feel is I can't really say that about X-Men because there's certain individual movies, to me at least, in my opinion, that are just really good, and some that are just like,
yeah, I feel like it's very mixed. And just like growing up, I heard like people talking about it and be like, oh yeah, that one was trash, or you know, whatever. But there's definitely the shining stars in the franchise, and some movies that are better than others, some that are worse.
And I can list them off the top of my head, like the really good ones, like X2, amazing, right? I liked it better than the first and the third. X2 was great. First Class, up there. Right, Logan, the Wolverine, not X-Men Origins Wolverine, but the Wolverine, and Deadpool's. Literally,
Deadpool's great.
Everything else, because Origins was booty, okay, was absolute booty. The first X-Men, the first one wasn't that bad really. It was all right. It just didn't really pick up until the end. But it was really good though. Like that, you know. I already talked about X-Men Origins Wolverine already, and then Dark Phoenix. I'm missing another one. I feel like I'm missing another one. I feel like I listed them all. Oh, yeah, and Apocalypse. Yeah. Booty to me. All right. I don't remember if you liked Apocalypse or not, but
I remember not liking it as much as a lot of the other ones. I don't think it was my like bottom though.
Days of Future Past, to me, I loved. A lot of people hated it, but to me, I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I remember liking it.
Yeah, I thought Days of Future Past was exciting, and it excited me, but then everything else didn't matter after that. So then, like, it's confusing. So, like, just trying to watch the whole thing as a whole is just not. So, I mean,
it was fine. Like, as someone who's never watched it before, it was fine watching it in this specific order up until Days of Future Past. Yeah, that's where it gets confusing.
Yeah, and then like certain things didn't mean anything anymore because then now it's the Jean Grey school instead of the Xavier school. Yeah, and then it's like, okay, so this doesn't matter anymore, but then you forget that this doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, the continuity is so booty. Yeah, it's so booty. Like I see where they were trying to go, but the continuation of stuff sometimes didn't add up. It's like, let's forget that this happened.
Yeah.
And not even bring it up. Let's forget that this happened.
Yeah.
Let's completely erase the fact that this person has this personality trait. Like, you know, so with Dark Phoenix, like the critics, like if I was to give this like a critic rating, like to be like a critic and overthink it, I would probably agree with them and give it a 22. A matter of fact, I still wouldn't even give it a 22. The lowest I'd probably give it realistically is maybe a 45.
Yeah.
Only because the music was so good, I can't give it that low of a score. I can't give it a 22, but you know, so 22 is it's not that easy. I mean, the 22 is a collective of different people. So, because within those ratings, you'll find critics that really loved it, and some critics that didn't like it, and then you just get that median score. So, you know, the 22 doesn't necessarily represent one critic. It just represents, as most of you guys should already know, it represents the collective. So, of 22% of people, you know, didn't like the movie, but then there's that. I mean, 22% of people liked the movie. Sorry, and then the rest just didn't.
Yeah.
So 22. I would say 22% is not really anything to brag about, but you know,
not quite. Like, I see where they were trying to go with it, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't pan out the way I think they wanted it to.
But you genuinely liked it though, right?
Yeah, no, I liked it. I just think there's a lot of things that they could have improved on.
Yeah, the story, the pacing was so bad though. Like, literally, because there's some parts where it was like super exciting, and then next thing you know, they're somewhere else, and it just doesn't really. Jumpy. It was jumpy, and then like by the time it got to the end, it was like, wait, we're in the third act already. Like, literally, the third act began when Beast showed up to Eric and was like, all right, let's wipe her out. Yeah, that's when the third act started.
I remember looking up like towards the end when they were on the train. I'm like, oh, we only have like 20 minutes.
20 minutes left. Yeah.
And I'm like, how are they gonna?
Yep.
Yeah. How are they gonna manage this now? Because
this movie could have been, honestly, I feel like if it was made with love and you had like 2 hours, you know, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like if they really did some cool, interesting things, and they wiped out, you know, Quicksilver so fast in the beginning of the movie as well.
Yeah,
like
you don't see him again.
You don't see him again until the end.
Yeah.
And he says, "Don't run," you know, like, and then he becomes Ralph Boner. So, so. It's like, I don't know, nitpicky. If you were to pick this movie apart, there's so many like technical errors. I feel so many writing errors, so many script errors.
Yeah.
Acting was decent. They're all fantastic actors, so there's nothing wrong really for acting for me. I just feel like screenplay was shoddy and needed some work. Fighting was good. Visuals were amazing in my opinion. The CGI was pretty legit. Some of the locations were pretty dope, but it also felt very small at the same time. It didn't really feel as big besides the point when they went out to space. So that's the only times when it really felt big. You don't really need big, huge set pieces, but some of it was just, it didn't feel like it was in a cohesive area. All the Magneto stuff, like I said, the fighting scenes, all the choreography, all of those action sequences were good.
You know, Magneto never gives a bad show.
No.
Never.
No.
His stuff is always so dope.
Michael Fassbender, I believe, is so good.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's just something about X-Men First Class. It was missing. So Dark Phoenix was supposed to be more of a serious movie, and it definitely was. But I feel like there was some charm missing from this, because even in Apocalypse there was some charm.
I was trying to figure out. I'm like, there's just something missing. I think that's it.
It felt like I don't want to say a DC movie because that's messed up. I don't view DC movies the way people view them. I believe there is a room when it comes to gritty content. DC knows how to do gritty content very well, in my opinion.
Definitely.
So I think there's a time and place for that. Yeah. So I don't necessarily view it as, when people say, "Oh, you're already a DC film," like, I don't view that as a negative thing, because I feel like there is a place. Because if you look at a character like Peacemaker, right? There's no room for Peacemaker in the MCU.
No.
Like a character like that, you know, like, obviously the only character, I mean, even Deadpool doesn't come close to being like Peacemaker, that kind of content, because that's like off the walls James Gunn craziness. Deadpool could be like that. But it's not going to be like that ever again. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. There was just something about, because like going from Deadpool 2 and going to this, you see like really good writing, really good pacing, really good story structure. this didn't really have that. It felt like they were trying to figure out what they wanted the story to be about. Who do we want this villain to be? Do we want this villain to be Jean? Do we want this villain to be the aliens? Like,
Yeah,
and like you said, we got nothing about them, so we have no idea who these like people are.
like,
You know?
I just, even with Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah.
We got like so much information about the Skrulls.
But the Skrulls, yeah, we did.
So it's like obviously they can do stuff to enhance these aliens. I mean, they've done it in other movies. Not even just in Marvel. They've done it in other sci-fi movies in general.
It's just kind of lazy, in my opinion. Just kind of throw them in there.
I got more information about the Xenomorphs in one movie.
Yeah, that's
than I did in this, and they can talk.
That's facts. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, if she can't control it, we'll take it from her. Like,
yeah.
Like what? So, you know, I like that they did explain the whole power thing. Like, we got to understand what that power was, sort of.
Not even really.
Like, sort of. Like, they they told her what the power could do. They told her that the power was the spark that created all life in the universe, and that it can create and destroy things, right? So, and she now has the ability to control that power. So they sort of briefly touched on it, but not really at the same time. So I don't know.
This whole thing is just me like nitpicking like the little things, but I mean overall I did enjoy it. Like it's probably not gonna be on my list of like my top like 5 movies or whatever to go back and rewatch from this franchise, but
it's like this movie. Literally, when I was rewatching it, I'm like, all right. Like the same approach I had when I went the first time. All right, man, I'm just gonna wait for the action sequence and just vibe. Like it wasn't like a movie where I'm like, I'm really paying attention to. Like I paid attention to the story, obviously, because I do that so we can have this review. But like, I'm just there and I'm like, okay, let me just wait, because I remember actually making my review saying that Dark Phoenix wasn't that bad, and I still stand by it. I don't think the movie is terrible. At all, by any means. I do not think the movie is terrible. I feel like it has issues, and it has cool ideas that could have been better. And again, the music being my favorite part of it. I have to rewatch my actual first review and see what I thought of it again.
yeah.
But I remember just saying that I don't think it was as horrible as people were making it out to be.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's a lot that could have been improved, and that would have made it more enjoyable. But I think that's just the issue with the continuity after Days of Future Past too. There's a lot that's like missing and a lot that's like unexplained, and just overall I don't know. I feel like they definitely could have done a better job. I feel like they were trying to like rush everything after Days of Future Past. Yeah. And they didn't take enough time to kind of build on the characters.
Yeah, and look at Logan with what happened with Xavier, right? He was still Professor X, you know, Xavier's school for the gifted. So now this movie just kind of makes everything in Logan not make sense. Because like that's when I watch Logan, I don't even connect Logan, honestly.
I think Logan's like its own thing.
Like I connect Logan to the first 3 movies. Yeah. I draw it back to that. I don't even connect it to the prequel movies in the X-Men franchise. Yeah. I don't, because those things just wouldn't make any sense with this. Right? Even though technically they are connected. They're all sort of connected, but like it just doesn't make sense. So
there's just a lot that.
Because like, look, Wolverine lost his claws, right? He lost the adamantium. Yeah. In his body, right? Yeah. So. You know, and he didn't even have it at all in Days of Future Past. He had no adamantium in his body. They sent him back to a different point in time where he didn't even have it. So and then it became a whole thing. Then he got it back because Stryker found him again at the end of the movie, so that we already know he's gonna get it back. Yeah. And then so when you start to try to explain the X-Men franchise in a way that makes sense, you get a headache. Literally, because
honestly, I can't even explain it at this point. Because oh my god, how would I even begin to explain that? I think the main word would be confusion. Because there's so much that went on. Because there's so many movies, for one. 2, you kind of retcon a lot of stuff and, you know, be like, oh, everything you know is a lie now and it doesn't work anymore. Like,
we've seen so many various futures of this, where there was another future where nobody remembered. Because at the end of a few days of Future Past, nobody remembered Logan.
Yeah.
He's the only one that remembered what happened.
Yeah.
They're teaching in a futuristic school now.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? So
Well,
it becomes a whole thing, and like I don't know. So
well, I think since we have one more movie left, I can confidently say my number one movie.
What?
Logan.
Logan? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I kind of figured that's what it was gonna end up being because I've heard so much about it and like how much people love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Logan had a lot of heart.
Yeah, that movie made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's very hard to do.
Logan had a lot of damn heart.
Yeah.
And like when you watch all of Hugh Jack, I mean, one thing you can say from the X-Men franchise, the best thing they've ever done was cast Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Yes.
Because he really defined, you know, the changes that, like, he was a change that was completely different description wise from his comic book counterpart, and everyone was okay with it.
Yeah, that's
literally everyone loves it. You know, there's few like Wolverine fans, like extreme Wolverine fans, that are nitpicky, like, no, he needs to be 5'2" or whatever. You know, but
he really brings so much heart, and he has something about him as a character that he really puts all his effort into, and you can tell.
Man, and I agree. Like, I'm totally down to see him return in the MCU, but like, I know he was.
You won't, but
I know he was done with it.
Yeah.
He didn't really want to, because it was putting a lot of strain on his body.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of strain like on his mental too. Like, I remember him speaking about it, and he said, you know, he enjoyed it, but he really wanted to call it. Like, he wanted to be done with it. Like,
yeah, and I don't blame him. That was a
he's
long
like,
time.
I do not do that again.
Yeah, that's a long time to be doing all that.
Yeah,
so.
dude. Like since like the late '90s, you've been playing this character. So up until like 2016 or 2017.
I think it was 2017.
2017, yeah. So that's like a whole, you know, 17 years.
Yeah.
You know, nearly 2 decades of you playing the same character.
Same character, yeah.
So in various ways at different ages, like you know,
different time periods.
Nah, man, that's why he went and completely flipped the script and did The Greatest Showman. Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm going back.
He's like, I need a refresh.
I'm a Tony Award winner. Like, I need to go back and do my stage stuff, because I'm done with this. But yeah, I mean, I think I've said all I have to say. I mean, just my conclusion for it is that I give the movie between like a 60-70%, just because the music was good, the action sequences were dope, and overall, like the CGI and effects and stuff like that, those sequences are really great, and some of the performances are really good. But everything else was just booty for me. So that's kind of where I'm at, like a 60-ish, more like a 60, 64. That's what I'm feeling. So.
Yeah, probably like after talking, probably at like 65, 70. So.
Okay.
Because I do have nitpicks, and you know, but I'm not gonna, you know, base the whole my whole enjoyment after nitpicks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to critique things like that, because honestly, if I enjoy something, I'm gonna enjoy something. You know, it's just. There's things that can make it less enjoyable, but I'm not gonna base my whole opinion off of that.
Excuse me, but yeah.
But it's just, you know, off the movie itself. So, but yeah, I think that's it for now. Make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below your favorite part of the movie was and your thoughts on it, because I'm very curious. And yeah, make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, that will be up on Patreon as well. Link will also be in the description below. But that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!